Hello, slimy furtlers, and on a day where apparently the UK rail network is facing some sort of disruption to trains. As we can see here on my rail network, there are no disruptions to trains. Haha. But yes, this is going to serve as kind of update number one on the Boner, and as you can see, it's sat here on the track, and it's got a wagon attached to it. Oh, why is that? Well, I'm still waiting for the replacement motor to turn up. It's now been over a week since apparently it was posted to me. I somehow think it's not going to turn up. I think Mr. Postman, because it definitely has been posted, because I've been given a recorded delivery number for it, and according to Royal Mail, it's still at the post office where it was posted. Hasn't gone anywhere, and then hasn't moved anywhere for over a week. So I'm thinking either they've underpaid the postage, or Mr. Postman has lost it. But never mind. Some replacement parts have turned up, and those have been fitted, namely a replacement wheel set. So this Coco train now has 6 wheels again instead of, well, it now has 12 wheels again instead of 10. Replacement wheels on, so I've put all the wheels back on, so it's now got, yeah, like I say, it can now put weight down on 12 wheels instead of 6. By the way, for those who are not aware, the term Coco refers to a modern train with two bogies, each containing 6 wheels or 3 axles. The other term is Bobo, which is two bogies with 4 wheels each or 2 axles. So a Bobo train or a Bobo engine will have 8 wheels. A Coco will have 12. And then there are some that have 3 bogies. They're quite rare. I don't know what they're called. A dodo? No, I don't bloody know. But anyways, yes. So we're now operating on 12 wheels again. I have also fitted new traction tyres to all the driving wheels that have traction tyres on them, which thankfully was only 2. So I only needed 2 sets of traction tyres. Traction tyres are a bit cheating on trains, but and considering how heavy it is, I don't see why it would need. But then again, being as that the motor has all the power of a silent fart, yeah, it needs all the help it can get. So yeah, I've got it here, and it's running 100% better than it was last time we had it running. When I say 100% though, I don't mean it's completely perfect for a start. It's still not liking, it's still not particularly liking pulling things. As I don't know whether you can hear, but the motor, the motor is making weird noises. It's making a buzz, 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 buzz noise occasionally. I don't know why. I'm going to put that down to the fact that the motor is like really old. But yeah, it's pulling one wagon. I did have another problem after I fitted the things, where every time it would go over points, the non-powered bogie would jump up. And I found that was basically because I hadn't pushed the wheels, and so every time it went over the frog here, the little ramp on the edge of the frog would, because the wheels, one of the wheels wasn't gauged properly, it would basically try and shove the wheel out of the way, and it would jump up and occasionally derail. It would go over it would go over the points, but it didn't like doing it. It's still doing it a little bit, so I probably need to. I don't actually have a gauging tool, so I'm having to do it by eye. But it's fine. At least it's running now. So yeah, it's that's the thing. Cool, whatever. It's now running. I've only had it pulling one wagon to start with, and I'm noticing that even though I'm not changing the power, and I've got it at 50% so far. Giving it any more than 50% makes no difference. I think that's due to the capacitor that's attached to the motor. I did briefly consider removing the capacitor, but on reflection I have not, because the extra power leakage needs to go somewhere, and it's better that it goes into the capacitor than it gets pumped straight back into the motor, because that will cause or that can will cause the motor to pop. And being as that my Mr. Postman appears to have lost my replacement motor, I don't want it to pop. Not until I can get another one anyway. And then I might just run the fucker until the motor pops, just for a laugh. But yeah, so update number 1. We are working a lot better than what we were